when we had our first memorial service in Iraq back in 2005. Some of my fellow soldiers who are part of the brigade are here and can appreciate that experience. When we had hundreds of soldiers from the Hawaii Army National Guard's 29th Brigade Combat Team gathered in a memorial service, we paid our respects to the empty boots, the empty helmet and the rifle, representing one of our friends who had passed. And we stood at attention as the first sergeant started calling roll. As he called out names of individuals within his unit, soldiers stood up, said, "Here, First Sergeant," name by name. And the First Sergeant called Specialist Cariaga, followed by silence. He called again, Specialist Dyson Cariaga. Silence. And as he called for the last time, Specialist Dyson K. Cariaga. All of us were snapped when we heard the rifle salute, because Specialist Cariaga was no longer with us. So on this day, we're sad because we miss our friends. But we also take this opportunity to strengthen our resolve as we celebrate the lives that they lived and their sacrifice, who they were, their strength, their courage, and their deep love for our country. Our resolve is strengthened as we honor them. We honor their memory. We seek to make them proud and to make sure that every single day their memories are not lost and their sacrifice is remembered. We remember that along with the blessing that we have to have come home, we carry a heavy responsibility. Whether those of us who are veterans or those of us who are here as civilians, this responsibility that we share and carry is one to honor those who have paid that ultimate price and made that ultimate sacrifice. As we gather in places with hallowed ground like this, paying tribute to our fallen comrades, we hear noise coming from politicians that sounds a little bit like gratitude, followed by a slashing of benefits for our service members and their families, with veterans young and old languishing as they are told to wait months to receive care. Some will say that we need to be patient, that these things take time. Would that be your response if it was your son or daughter who had been blown up by an IED and who was told upon coming home to wait 6 months to see a doctor? Would that be your response if it was your father who's dying from cancer, awaiting that elusive appointment to get treatment? I think not. Yet this is what's happening right now to our family, our brothers and sisters. So yes, this makes me angry because it is personal. This is our family, and this neglect of our brothers and sisters dishonors their sacrifice. So, on days like today, we strengthen our resolve. We understand that we must lead by example. We must hold leaders accountable. We must honor the memories of our brothers and sisters who never made it home. We must fight for them, fight for those who are here and in need, understanding that the warrior ethos that have been ingrained in our souls and the core of our being are as relevant today as they always have been. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. And I will never leave a fallen comrade. We We will never leave a fallen comrade. We will not neglect those who are injured, sick, or in need. So as we reflect here today on the specialness of this place and the courage of these people, let us strengthen our resolve to make it so that this day and every day, we seize the opportunity to honor our friends, to fight for them, taking advantage of the time and the blessing of health and life that each of us has been granted, by making a positive impact on those around us, standing up and standing together and taking action. Mahalo nui loa. Thank you very much.